Ready to explore the underwater world like never before? Join us as we dive into the top 5 best underwater drones of 2024. These innovative devices offer a unique perspective, allowing you to capture stunning underwater footage and explore hidden depths. From beginner-friendly models to professional-grade options, we'll compare features like camera quality, depth rating, battery life, and ease of use to help you find the perfect underwater drone for your aquatic adventures. Let's dive in and discover the best underwater drones to capture the beauty of the underwater world. Number 5. Chasing M2. Chasing is a big brand in the ROV world, and the M2 makes it obvious why. The 8 corner-mounted thrusters are operated from a joypad-style control, so piloting through the water at a nifty 3 knots is an accessible experience to all. The built-in camera is an f/1.8 12-megapixel affair with a 1/2.3 CMOS and electronic stabilization, so the motors shouldn't disturb your footage. The 152 degrees field of view is pretty wide. Video can be caught at 4K 30 frames per second, up to 120 frames per second is available at 1080p, but if you're keen to capture with a GoPro, there is a mount. There are some exciting accessories for the M2, not least a robotic arm and a powered tether reel, or e-reel, which will keep the tether out of the way automatically. There's also a swappable battery. If we could change anything, the lights would be further from the lens and brighter. They're 2 by 2000 lumens, but on the plus side, there are accessory rails. Number 4. PowerVision PowerRay. Traveling underwater is not a friendly environment for the high-frequency radio used for the live video feedback on aerial drones. So the PowerRay is provided with a 70 meters, 230 feet, umbilical cable that gently rests behind it, as it's propelled by its 2 horizontal props. The body also features a central vertical thruster to make changing depth a straightforward process that won't cause tangling of the communication cable. The depths can be a murky place, even the first few meters, so the ray adds 2 dimmable 450 lumen headlight lights to illuminate your subject, which can be captured in 4K, 30 frames per second max, or 4000x 3000 pixel stills. With a maximum ISO of 1600, the camera is more than capable in the depths the PowerRay can manage, though the 1/2.3-inch sensor could be bigger in a perfect world. 32 or 64 gigabits SD storage is provided depending on the version you choose, or you can put your own card in. There is a PowerRay Explorer, which is the basic video shooting drone, and a more expensive PowerRay Wizard Edition, which adds the PowerSeeker sonar device, which can detect the underwater landscape and use temperature data to identify fishing hotspots, bait dropper, and a carry-on friendly travel case, and Zeiss VR1 goggles, which provide an alternative means of exploring the depths from the deck. The latter isn't just good fun, it makes enjoying the 1080p live feedback easier than on your phone screen on a bright day, although the price differential between the Explorer and Wizard versions is considerable in some stores. Number 3. Chasing Innovation Dory. This is in many respects a smaller version of Chasing's Gladius Mini. It's certainly the same striking yellow, and pleasingly incorporates the maneuverable 5-thruster design. This makes it possible to tilt the body, and, by extension, the camera, up and down. If you think that might make it hard to control, worry not, the depth lock feature is retained from its bigger brother too. So how has Chasing sliced the price so low? Firstly, the camera is a more modest 1080p, supported by only 250 lumens of light. At shallower depths this shouldn't be an issue. Secondly, the umbilical is significantly shorter, though the surface end is actually a floating Wi-Fi buoy, so you can throw it in the water and, so long as you're within Wi-Fi range of it, admittedly not far given the water, you have control, maximizing the use of the 15 meters, 50 feet, tether. Finally, that control is all on screen using the app, so there is no physical controller unit. That means you'll need to be cautious of getting water on the touch screen. But on the plus side, the battery is contained in the drone and the only element you'll need to charge, and the 720p live feed is ideal for piloting with. For most, this will be all the underwater drone needed, and the app is well featured, even supporting live streaming to social media. This could make a boat trip more fun, or even add educational value to exploring lakeside pools. Number 2. Kaisia Fifish V6. The Fifish is available as a standard V6 and the V6S includes the robot arm accessory. On its own, this is a good quality ROV with a 100m maximum depth and tether to match. The controller is reminiscent of a drone controller, with a space for a phone as a monitor. It's easy to use, and the posture lock, hover, maintains position accurately, but we did wonder why the pad was plain white, a touch too generic. It does have a lock depth button, like hover, however, which is useful to have easy access to. In fact, many of the features, 4K camera and dual 2000 lumen lights, are more costly elsewhere, and this may be the most wallet-friendly way to add a robot claw with over 5 kilograms, 11 pounds, gripping force to your underwater expeditions. This will be ideal for positioning other equipment remotely or attempting to grip and lift seafloor discoveries. There is also now a sleek black expert edition of this drone with 6000 lumen lighting and the option of onshore power for longer missions, and other accessories on offer including sonar sensors. We must admit we liked the option of VR head tracking, the drone looks with you, and appreciated that a cable reel was in the bundle. Number 1. Chasing Innovation Gladius Mini. The Chasing Innovation Gladius Mini is supplied in a nice backpack, not unlike one a photographer might use to carry a body and lenses, with a laptop in a separate bay. Setting up is reasonably easy. An included towel means you can set the drone down on sharp coastal rocks safely. On the downside, the protective caps for the 50m or 100m tether cable are easily lost, but otherwise, the drone is solidly built and can be thrown into the sea after setup, and can easily take a few knocks underwater. The bright color is easily spotted too. Smart features include depth lock, like altitude hold on a flying drone, and there is 64 GB storage to record. The 5 thrusters make the drone quick to respond, useful as you need to tilt the body up or down to look around. You can lock the pitch, but the camera, and accompanying 1200 lumen lights, cannot be separately turned, making this a real pilot's craft, and fun with it. The thoughtful app is easily operated, and VR compatible, and the 4K camera produces great results. Our only complaint is that in rougher seas, the image stabilization could be better. Overall, though, it's a great product. You will find all the links of these products in the description below. Comment below and tell us which underwater drone you were considering. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates.